Hi, in this video we are going to see what is the memory layout of a process. How does it look like? So first we will see the two important concepts, the logical address and the physical address. Logical address is also known as the virtual address. You might have written some code like this: int ptr is equal to new int. We are trying to allocate a memory in heap and the ptr will be pointing to that memory area. This ptr, in simple terms, is known as the logical address, which is generated by the CPU, and the real address in the memory unit, something like this, 0x9000000, is known as the physical address. This is the real address in the memory unit. So, this ptr, which is generated by the CPU, is known as the logical address, and the real memory area in the memory unit is known as the physical address. So, we can say that a logical address is a named location, whereas a physical address is a real location in a memory unit. Now let's see how a process looks like when it gets loaded into the virtual address space. So, on the very first line, you can see the definition of a virtual address space. A virtual address space is a range of virtual addresses that an operating system makes available for a program. Any program is loaded by loader in a virtual address space. Loader is a module of the operating system which loads your program into memory. And once your program gets loaded into memory, then it is called a process. So, a program in execution is called process. And every process is loaded into a virtual address space. Virtual address spaces are converted to the physical address. You can say virtual address or the logical address is converted to a physical address to point to a loaded module in the memory location. The layout of a process in memory looks like this. Here you can see there are 4 parts of a loaded process in memory. The lowest part you can see is the text part, or you can say the code section. This section contains the code, or you can say the instructions which need to be executed in your program. Then comes the data section. It contains all the variables which are global and static. Then comes the heap. Heap contains that memory portion which can be dynamically allocated by your program. Then comes the stack. All the local variables in a function and the function calls are placed on the stack. So this is how a memory area for a process looks like when it is loaded into a virtual address space. Thank you.